Jonathan, perhaps the easiest way to ask this question is, has Calgary met the real Jonathan Huberdeau yet?
Not yet. I mean, obviously, last year that we went, wasn't myself. So I think this summer was huge for me to come back and get my confidence back and my swag. And now I think they're gonna see the real Jonathan and just be myself. I think that's how I'm a good player. So I think that's what I want to do this year.
How different does this just a week of camp feel than last year?
Right, it is different. I mean, it's the environment is nice, and I think when the Husk he's a great coach, and Connie, he has a lot of energy too around it, so you can feel everybody's excited. Obviously, last year we had a lot of expectation on our team. This year, I don't think that we have many, so I think it's just a good thing. We're going to be the underdog, and I think we have a lot of good players in this room and really good leaders. So I think we just gotta play our own game, get an identity of our team, and be a hard team to play every night.
So there were expectations on the team, but also on you. New place for the first time in your career, big new contract that didn't even kick in yet, now starts now. Was any of that overwhelming at all?
No, I mean, there was a lot of things that came in, was a factor, but I mean, I just wasn't, I didn't have fun last year. So I think that's when first time in my career, I kind of lost like the passion a little bit to come to the ring and stuff like that. And the way I was playing on the ice, it wasn't me. And, it kind of frustrated me. And after that, I wasn't myself in the room too with the guys. And I know I can be a funny guy and be good to be around the guys. And I think this year, I'm more myself, and I try just to learn from last year and not to put that away, but just learn from it and come back this year and be me, be a leader in this room. And at my age, I can be a leader and do what I do best.
When you are at your best, what does that feel like? Like, describe for me what are you in the zone? Is it a rhythm? Is it confidence? What is it?
Yeah, it's confidence. Like I said, rhythm. I mean, you feel lighter on the ice, and you feel like I feel like I'm jumping on the ice. My legs are lighter. Last year was heavy all the time and stuff like that. So it doesn't mean you're not as in shape. I think it's just like mentally it drains you, and then it gets to your body. So I think it's just to be free mentally and just go out there, have fun. And every time I play, I like the guys to have fun on the bench, work hard, but you gotta have fun at the same time. And I think that's, for me, that's the key. And it's just to kind of go play hockey like we've been playing it. Don't think about the contract. Don't think about anything else. Just go out there and do what you do best.
So you mentioned Ryan Huska, and even though he's been here for a few years, we were just talking to Michael Backlund, and he just was saying how different it feels. This is going to sound like a funny question for you, but how different will it be this year to just play in the proper position on the right side of the ice for you as just a starting point? Like, did that make a difference last year?
Oh yeah, obviously. I never played right side, so I think that was it's the way you see the ice on the left side. You're just used to it, And when you get on the right side, I mean, obviously you got to be able to adjust. But he made it hard. Obviously, it wasn't going well, and then that happened. Made it harder. But when you play in the NHL, you got to be able to adjust. But yeah, obviously, you need to get the trust from your coach. I think Husk, trust me, and until he doesn't. But I think for now it's, he wants me to be at my best, and he's gonna give me every chance to be successful.
So we were asking before about the expectations for this team. You mentioned underdog, and this was a team last year that was picked to be, right in the mix of things with a chance to win. But for you personally, what? And I'm not asking for a number, but what is your expectation for yourself this year?
I feel like that I don't have any. Obviously it comes with, I gotta be a really good player. I think that's what I've been the past few years, and except last year. But I think just be me, and I know it's gonna work out. I mean, I don't care about the stats. I never care about the stats. I think they're gonna come. If you play well, they're gonna come. So I think it's, for me, I get a lot of opportunities usually, on the power play, offensive mindset, and if the coach lets you play 20 minutes, that's for the top player usually that's all you get minutes. You get more opportunity when you get going in the first period. You get more ice time and stuff like that. And that's
you play late in games.
Late in games too. It's great. It's great to be out there. That's when you have a chance. But obviously you need to prove to the coach that you're ready to do that. And I think Husk knows I can do it, but I got to, prove to him that I can certainly do it.
So for a team that didn't make the playoffs, there weren't really that many roster changes. A lot of guys are back. How good can this team be?
I think we're a good team. I mean, we changed our D zone too, so I think that's going to help us to, get the puck quicker, and kind of transition is going to be better. So we have a lot of good players. I think last year, even the year how it went, like we were 2 points out of the playoffs. Even if I felt like we were way out, I think we have a lot of guys that can be way better than last year. And I think if we all go together and play as a team, I think we can make some damage.
Looking forward to seeing Jonathan Huberdeau introduce himself to Calgary, really kind of maybe for the first time.
Yes, October 11th. That's what I do.
Best of luck this year.
Thank you, Frank.